I am not gonna sit here and let multiple people demonize Crytek because of a logistical decision that had to be made to continue servicing a live service game for over the last 5 years. I'm not gonna hold back on this because I fucking love Hunt Showdown, and I understand the decision that had to be made and why it had to be made. I don't like it, but I understand. Now, let's quickly talk about the monetization changes that are happening in Hunt Showdown, and then I will give you my opinion. Firstly, we're going to do this very quickly. Several changes are being made across the game to make monetization much healthier for free-to-play players. To prevent the game from feeling pay to win, every single gameplay-involved cost associated with blood bonds is being nixed. This includes re-rolling perks, re-rolling hunters, re-rolling your black market, and so on. Quite literally, the only thing you can spend your blood bonds on now is cosmetic options. This is a fantastic change. And now we move on to the point of contention for everybody, especially the fuckers on Reddit. The monetization changes to the premium currency, blood bonds. You've been able to earn premium currency in Hunt Showdown for years by simply playing the game. You can earn a few blood bonds based on your team's performance at the end of every single extraction. This is going away with the monetization changes, in exchange for doubling the amount you earn from your weekly challenges. If you've been playing for years, and you've been playing consistently, that is a lot of blood bonds you've amassed from your regular gameplay in all the time you've owned the game. Let's do some math. If we go on the conservative side and say you play Hunt Showdown regularly, you've had the game for 2 whole years. Let's say you play every single night of every day and you get a couple good wins a night for 3 blood bonds each. That is 6 blood bonds a night for 42 a week, to a total of 4,368 blood bonds over the course of 2 years, not including any battle pass earnings, events, purchases, or anything else in the game that allows you to get blood bonds. I'll even throw in an extra 3 blood bonds a night for your losing games, where you still did enough to earn a blood bond, but you didn't extract with a bounty token. That's another 2,184 blood bonds, to a total of 6,552 blood bonds in 2 years that you earned by just playing the game. No weeklies, no battle pass, literally just loading into matches and loading out of matches. Now, if we look at the $300 pack of blood bonds in Hunt Showdown, it is $3. So, quick maths here, obviously, 100 blood bonds is roughly $1 USD. Obviously, if you buy bigger packs, they discount, throw in a little bonus. That's not part of the math here. We're going strictly on the flat math. 100 blood bonds, $1. So, with your 6,552 blood bonds in 2 years, that's $65 roughly that you've earned worth of cosmetics in the last 2 years from strictly gameplay alone. No other sources of blood bonds, no weeklies, no battle pass, no purchases, just loading into matches and loading out of matches. That is honestly a lot for a game you could have paid $7 fucking for. Now let's be honest, Hunt Showdown regularly goes on sale. Very, very often. So if you picked the game up for $7 2 years ago like I did, you got an insane value here. In this scenario, if you paid $7 for Hunt Showdown, you would have earned almost 10 times the amount you spent on the game in premium currency alone through just playing matches. No other sources of blood bonds, of which there are many. Can you think of another game that has offered you this much of an opportunity to earn their premium currency? If we throw in your weekly challenge rewards of 25 blood bonds as well, you're earning in these parameters 88 blood bonds a week. As of today, the Mountain Man is in the shop for 427 blood bonds on sale. Reminder regarding sales, there's quite literally always legendary hunters and several weapons on sale in the shop every single day. So with absolutely nothing but just playing the game, you can earn a legendary hunter in a little less than 5 weeks. Now, let's compare this to the 8 fucking months it will take you to earn a legendary skin from Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2. A skin from the first fucking game that was re-released in the second. The same exact skin. 8 months. Compared to 5 weeks in Hunt Showdown. And this isn't even including Battle Pass rewards or events. Not to mention the fact that prestiging also gives you fucking free skins. And every single day your daily tribute has the chance to give you free skins or free legendary hunters. There's so much free stuff you get for playing Hunt Showdown. So many rewards. Many of which are staying in the game and are not changing. A single aspect is changing and we are being compensated for it in other ways. So many other ways that are such great compensations. I am 100% going to admit that we have been spoiled by Crytek for years on the amount of premium currency we can earn in a live service game that they have to make money on to continue servicing. I want to do some extra math here to really hammer this in. For the sake of clarity, let's go back a few months ago to before wildcard weekends were added. They were giving us additional blood bonds for each win. Hunt Showdown had 16,169 concurrent players in March of 2023. Let's say that out of these 16,000 players, only 4,000 of them were diehards who played every single day. I'm just throwing out a number. Using our previous parameters, these players earned 379 blood bonds each this whole month. 31 days of playing the game every single day and doing their weeklies. Now, how much is the cheapest pack of blood bonds again? 300 blood bonds, $3. So, assuming 100 blood bonds is roughly worth $1, Crytek was losing $3.79 for each of these 4,000 players. Multiply that by 4,000, and Crytek lost $15,160 from just 4,000 of the 16,000 players that month in 1 month. And again, we're lowballing a lot of these numbers. Now, obviously, there's gonna be players who spent money on blood bonds in that month. I'm not gonna ignore obvious answers to complicated questions. I'm not gonna be that guy. But think about that. With just throwing out some rough lowball numbers, Crytek is losing $15,000 in 1 month from letting players grind out blood bonds for free just playing the game. Now multiply that by 2 years. Bearing in mind, the game's been out for 5 years, but we're only going to use 2 years for the math here with these rough parameters. That's around $363,840 that Crytek loses over those 2 years. We can't ignore this. No, we've been pampered for fucking years. I cannot think of another game that would allow you to earn premium currency endlessly with no cap by just playing the game you love. And to compensate for losing our blood bonds after each match, we are still getting compensation. We're getting an extra 25 blood bonds in our weekly challenges to a total of 50 earnable blood bonds from just weeklies alone each week. You can do everything gameplay related in the game entirely for free without needing to get any blood bonds for it. This is so much better for free-to-play players. With all of our logic here, it is now going to take you 9 weeks to earn the Mountain Man on sale from just your weeklies as opposed to the 5 weeks before. Does this feel bad? Of fucking course it does. I don't even want to lose the blood bonds myself. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to earn blood bonds after each match. But is this a hell of a lot better than Overwatch 2 taking you 8 months to earn a skin from 6 years ago? Yes, it does. I'm being realistic here. If we want Hunt Showdown to continue to get more content for years to come, the developers and publishers have to make enough money to justify it logistically. And if they're going to be still losing hundreds of thousands of dollars in premium currency over the course of years to come, they have to deal with the source of that. And frankly, they're still losing a lot of money in that scenario, because we could still earn blood bonds in the game by doing our weeklies. At least they were kind enough to compensate us by removing every single non-cosmetic cost for blood bonds in the game and doubling our weekly reward. Now stop demonizing Crytek. We, as players, had it too good for too long, and they were too generous with us. Now go buy some fucking blood bonds and keep Hunt Showdown thriving. I've got a gator to kill next week, and I'm excited for it.
What the fuck did I just hit?
All right, careful, I'm making. Oh my God, there's a guy here.